Good afternoon. It is now, doesn't matter. You're seeing a wall, and that's all you're gonna see. We're in the studio right now, and very, very soon here, I'm gonna be doing the unveiling. But now that I'm back vlogging, now that I'm back in your faces every morning saying hello, and I don't understand or haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna upload this video before or after the podcast. But today we travel to LA. Today you're probably not gonna see anything from LA, but today we're gonna be traveling to LA. Today we are going to be heading over to put, there's an echo here. We're gonna be putting together the podcast. Our first guest is David Vonderhaar, which is super, super big. I cannot believe that I am lucky enough to be in a position to be able to do something like that, because, you know, to speak to the dude that, you know, revolutionized competitive Call of Duty, and I say that because he did. He was the first one that mandated that kill streaks were put into competitive, and for about 6 months of that beginning of the year, everybody was like, I can't believe that kill streaks are a thing. Kill streaks are so noob. Kill streaks are so that. He was thinking in terms of, how do we make casual people that play Call of Duty be interested in Call of Duty? And that's the first time. He was the first one to bring in hardpoint into the equation, and everybody originally hated it. And it wasn't until Farico at the time, it wasn't until Farico started to figure out the rotations, that you needed an anchor, that you needed to, you know, to push through, you know, somewhere else, to force a respawn somewhere else. It wasn't that happened that Call of Duty really took a turn for the better. Anyway, look at the setup that we have going.
Yeah, so Mike's power action foam. This is actually the Turtle Beach gift that I was given by Turtle Beach. And then that Pelican case is the same exact Pelican case that I use for in the back of my motorcycle. My Super 73, which is crazy, okay? Because I ordered 2 Super 73s, and I have how many Super 73s? 1. Where's the other one? Anyway, let's get the day started. But before we do, I want to thank you for being as patient as you have been with me. I do. I appreciate you guys coming back. It is now time to get some work done. Let's get it, kid.
All right, I'm gonna head home for a little bit because I have to, pack. I was supposed to pack tonight. I decided to leave tonight so we can get a good night's rest and get the day started super early. We've got a couple of guests lined up that are gonna be super, super fire. I'm psyched, man. I'm so excited for this thing. It's been such a long time coming from the song to the name. I'm just glad it's finally here. Woo. Man, it feels incredibly fun, the fact that I'm back with you guys on a daily basis. My brother, say hello.
You want me to hold that for you?
No. I just said say hello. Why are you trying to be overly nice for the vlog? Overly nice for the vlog. So right now, we're gonna head to my house. Gotta hop on the highway. Hopefully there's construction earlier today, but hopefully everything will be smooth and easy getting down to the LA breezy. I don't know why I said that.
Good afternoon, boys. How are you today? What's up, Henry? What's up, boy? What's going on, man? Hey, you, calm down, please. Please, chill, bro. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack, man. Benjamin Pavlovsky, what have you done all day? Huh? What's up, man? Why are you so sad? You waiting for mom? She's never coming back.
I tell Liv that all the time whenever Jude's gone. I'm like, she said she's never coming back. Just play. I don't know if I'm just playing. I'm funny sometimes. I guess I have a lot of updating to give you guys. Like, what's been going on? What's up with the Call of Duty team? What's up with the Counter-Strike team? What's up with Dota? I'm gonna have to sit down for this one. And the plain and simple of it is, I don't know. And the plain and simple of it all is that things change. Things evolve, things continue to move forward, things sometimes take a step back, but most of the time we feel as though we're moving in the right direction. Right now we're not competing in Dota, but that doesn't mean that we're never gonna go back to it. I mean, the incredible run that we had was just that, was incredible. And I don't think that I can justify never going back to that esport personally, because of the passion of fans. Everything about that community has sort of encapsulated everything that I wish esports could be across all levels, right? And I'm not saying that they are the only ones that do this, but when it comes to the international, the show that they put on, it was more of a concert and a competition mixed together than just a regular tournament. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate every event organizer that puts on a good tournament that's on time and that that has good quality and good entertainment for the viewers at home. Counter-Strike, we've had a rough couple of years, haven't we? We're I always look at the silver lining. I always see myself like, truly running the car until the wheels fall off. Truly giving it every single bit of effort that you possibly can to make sure that we are, again, given every single opportunity and giving every single chance to make something happen. And sometimes that just doesn't go that way, at the beginning of the year, I think, FaZe was winning everything. So was SK. The Brazilians, they were destroying everything, and then things happen. Any given Sunday, someone's going to win. And as far as Call of Duty goes, and this is, you guys have heard me talk about this on Vision like nonstop, but as far as Call of Duty goes, there will never be a time where I'm not directly involved in every single decision from the bottom to the top in this esport. Now, you may ask yourself, why don't I give the same sort of effort to every single other esport? I try to. But I know Call of Duty. That is my passion. Not only do I know Call of Duty, but I know every single bit of information that goes on in Call of Duty for the most part. I'd say like 99.9% of everything that goes down. And when you prepare for, the possible 5v5 versus 4v4, you find out very quickly that there's no way to prepare for something that you have no control over. You have no vote in. You have no way to suggest, advise, or bring up the conversation. It's not like that. Call of Duty doesn't work that way. Call of Duty works a very specific way because they're a publicly traded company, and there's a gazillion lawyers out there that are the ones that make the decisions ultimately, and they're the right decisions for the business. In their eyes, and who are we to tell them yes, no, or maybe in any scenario? They look at every single detail. They know everything that happens behind the scenes. They know the possible yeses and the definite no's. So for us to sit here and worry about whether it's going to be 4v4 or 5v5 is almost futile, because what are we going to do if it's 4v4? Business as usual, make the proper changes that need to be made in order to have the best possible chance to win in an upcoming season. If it's going 5v5, then it's going to get super, the waters are going to get muddy. It's going to get nasty out there. There's going to be teams that will not have the ability to compete because there's no talent out there to be there. They'll still be involved, but the team that they put together may not be necessarily the best team. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough time if it goes to 5v5. And I keep on saying I can fight both sides of the argument, whether it is or isn't. I say that I can say that yes it is, and I can say that yes it is. I can say that yes it is 5v5. Do you know why? Because they haven't said that no it isn't. Okay, if they see the amount of rumors that are going on right now, if they see the publications like tweeting out and speaking about, they see the community, they see the content creators, they see the pro players talking about a rumor that's 5v5, and they don't come out and just straight up say, to ease the pain of the rumor, it's not true. Okay, so them not denying it kind of points toward yes, but also them not denying it, or if they deny it, that's almost like a yes because you try to turn, try to misinform people. The other reason why I think that yes, it is 4v4 and nothing is changing is because we have a tournament close to 2 months away, and they haven't made a single announcement. None of the org owners have been spoken to, and that's fine. That's okay. Like I don't think that we're there yet when it comes to what it is that we do with Call of Duty, or how we even begin to be a part of the conversation when it comes to the CWL. When the league's announced, I'm sure that this year's going to be different. Every single time that Vaughn has been, Treyarch, we'll say Treyarch. Let's not single out my mans. Every single time that Treyarch has been involved, for the most part, it is a very, very wide open line of communication of yes, no's, and maybe so's. It is when things change that you have a little bit of a disconnect between the players, the pros, and the community that is the esports of Call of Duty. So I don't know. I'm excited. Yes, it is, and yes, it isn't, and yes, it is, and yes, it isn't. Who knows? Either way, I think that we're going to be prepared for whatever outcome comes. I personally would love to see it go 5v5 because we need a shakeup in what it is that we're doing. In playing Blackout, I know that the multiplayer has to be a 5v5 because in the helicopter there's room for the pilot and then like 4 passengers. Obviously that's 5. We're for the first time going from 6 to 5. I'm pretty sure they're still going to have ground war where there's like 18 people playing in the map. But I don't know. I think more than anything, I'm excited because of the buzz that it's created. More excited at the fact that everybody's talking about it. I mean, I'm here, haven't vlogged in close to 2 weeks, and here we are. Like, it's the main topic. I just talked about it in the podcast. It's a constant. It's in a constant state of discussion, which is good for Call of Duty. The amount of numbers, I'm going to read some numbers to you, okay, of the viewership that Call of Duty did during the beta. And that's insane because it's during the beta. It isn't even how long was the beta? Like a week, maybe, tops, if that. According to SullyGenome.com, a total of 19.6 million hours of Blackout gameplay was consumed by Twitch viewers alone. Okay, in the week-long beta, that's the equivalent to 816,000 days or almost 27,000 months, according to Deserto by way of SullyGenome.com. And that's not including the millions of hours consumed in VOD on YouTube. It's not including the millions of hours watched on their live streams. So I'm excited for it. I say it once, I said it again. This is like my 5th time saying it. We're about to witness the greatest, most successful year in Call of Duty to the likes that we've never seen before. And I'm excited for that because it means that, Call of Duty, my favorite game of all time, gets to continue to live on. And I'm excited for that because I'm a Call of Duty fanboy and I don't care who knows it. It's not that it's hard to tell. Anyway, time to pack. Let's get to LA. All right, packed. And just like that, I'm ready to go. LA, here I come. But first, you guys need to go where you belong. You know the rules. You guys know that you guys can't come along for the boring part of travel, which is pretty much me driving to the airport, giving you B-roll for the airport, and then getting the airport, filming like the takeoff of the airport. Ooh, question. Should I put this one on top of that, or should I take this to the office? That's a good question, isn't it? Put it in it, like my brethren say. I'm 8% English, if you guys didn't know. Put in the comments down below if I should frame these up in the new office space or in the HECZ studios. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right, and here we are. Lovely, lovely Los Angeles, as you guys can see here. Look at this. Makes me want to go hit some dingers. Samchi Vikings. The amount of construction that's happening right here reminds me of the amount of construction that's happening in Frisco. Frisco was just named #1 city to live in the world. I'm just kidding. Definitely in the United States, definitely in Texas. So I'm super, proud to be a citizen and resident of Frisco, Texas. I have so much things to do, so much things to tell you, so many things to tell you about what's happening. The reason that I'm here in LA is because, I don't know if you guys know, but you guys may have seen on Twitter already that I've launched my podcast. Finally, it's called the Eavesdrop Podcast. Eavesdrop gives homage to a much simpler time in Call of Duty with, and I'm not saying that the perk was good. The perk wasn't actually good at all. The Eavesdrop perk allowed you to hear, conversations that Anyway, doesn't matter. But it's pay homage to something that I truly love, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered and Call of Duty as a whole. And yeah, I'm here to have a conversation with David Vonderhaar. Mostly, I mostly want the podcast to be about the culture that surrounds video games, and not so much video games as a culture. I'll explain later in a little bit more in depth. I'm also going to be doing a podcast with Fwiz, with Nate Chat, and maybe other personalities, but more than likely that's all I have time for. And then I have to head back to Frisco because I need to finish up my office. The painters are in there today. We built a wall in my office to separate, as you guys know, to separate me from the other people that are on the other side. And once that is completed, which it is now, we got to paint. We got to put rock up. It's gonna be a dope spot. I cannot wait to show you. I'm so excited about it. It is my thing. My passion right now is building that thing. The reason that I don't travel as much, the reason that I didn't go to the Counter-Strike event, the reason that I didn't go to the Dota event, the reason that I skipped on a couple of events is because I want to finish this studio and get on with my life. I need to have my home base to be ready where I can create this. The vlog is anyway. I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm super excited. So right now I'm pretty much doing the research and watching a couple of A$AP Rock interviews. But I'm doing, that's all you get to see. Preparation, to draw an outline of what sort of topics you want to discuss during a podcast are super, super difficult because you don't want to ask the same cookie cutter questions, and you want to be able to prepare yourself enough for whatever answer somebody gives you to then pivot from that question to a more interesting question. And then the conversation carries on as something that will be upbeat and insightful, if anything else. Anyway, that is going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, please remember to leave a like, especially now that you want me, that I'm back and then you want to see me back. It encourages me to make, vlogs. Although I haven't kept up my end of the bargain when saying like the video and I'll upload more. This time, let's see if it works, okay? I'm not promising you anything, but leave a like, leave a rating, whatever it is. Leave a comment down below, anything. With that said, boys and girls, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow as usual. And as per, look, we're gonna have to change the outro until I get back to a regularly scheduled program. The outro is gonna be this: goodbye, good evening, and good night.